So we signed one person and it cost a lot of money. So welcome into the series. My name is Paul, also known as the Northman. Thank you for your continued support throughout this series. If you are new, welcome in. Don't worry, you will catch up quite quickly. So, we've just had our winter window, and we've cut our wage bill quite a bit, which I was quite proud of. And we have signed one person, but most of it was on letting people go. So Jude Sunday, who was one of our wingers, has gone to Sunrise Stars for 48 rather than 66k. Ozazi, our experienced centre mid, we moved on a free transfer to One Rocket. What a name that is, by the way. And in terms of released players, we also released Cyrus Christie. We just had to get him off the wage bill, and he ended up going for like 20k, so it was worth releasing him just for that, to be honest with you. So 3 players have gone out, only 1 person has gone in. Also, Bovarson's loan has ended, so we've technically got 4 people off the wage bill, 2 of which were quite high earners. And we've only brought in 1 player who is our new highest earner, but he brings a lot of experience to centre mid. Now we have to laugh at the fact that I've just claimed a 23-year-old brings a lot of experience. Now, why have I signed him? Well, he cost me 200k. He came through the Treston Academy. And I actually sold him when I took the job because he didn't want to be at a club who's just been relegated. And we've now brought him back on a profit. We sold him for 220k, signed him back for 200. Now he does have a con of not liking big matches. And he does have 7 for determination. Look past them. As a league player at this level, he'll be good. He'll be good, trust me. Please, hopefully. I've really struggled to find attacking midfielders, okay? Really struggled. This guy comes in at 1.6k a week, and that's about a quarter of what everybody else wanted. So, I think it's a good signing, and we desperately needed more depth in attacking mid. So just give me that, and let's accept that he's not a world beater, but he's good. Now let's recap how it's been going since you were last with us. So, we started off after the winter break against Selena, and Alex continued to score a 3-0 victory with Alex picking up 2. We then lost to Humran 1-0. They were near the bottom of the league, and this was shocking. We then lost to FC Kosic, with Alex scoring both of our goals, but a 3-2 defeat against, again, a team near the bottom of the league. And we've just gone out of the Cup in the quarterfinals 3-0. 3 defeats in a row. And I have to say, our team has collapsed form-wise. So currently, after 21 games, we are sitting 4 points off top, 2 points clear of third. And we're not looking good. We are not looking good. We look like we've just kind of hit a wall in terms of performances. Now, today's live come is the final day before the league splits in 2. And then we're only going to be playing the big boys. That's where we could either step up or some issues could kick in. Now, another thing to point out, Alex, who couldn't play a game till the 6th of November, is the top goal scorer in the league. 8 games played, 10 goals scored. I have to say, I'm quite impressed. And he's already also the top goal scorer for the team. So if we go on to a top goal scorer is Alex with 10, then it's Anthony with 8. So I have to say, he's cemented his spot, shall we say. Another bit of news to mention is that Adam Klavik was promoted to the first team, and this is the kind of player who we were having to use in attacking mid, and hopefully this justifies why we end up making a new signing. But let's get into the game and see where we finish the normal league table. So we go Stan, Horvat, Spat, Anthony Bullock, Mazon, Lip, Spectom, Schneller. Just curious fitness wise. Yeah, we are struggling with a few. Holly's going to start on the bench here. He's 94. We've got, like, for example, Rehus is only 80% fit. So we are struggling with some games close together. But let's just see what we can do. Dominic Holly needs a number. We'll give number 8 because he's going to be a regular for at least probably the next season. And at that point, I think we might end up be looking at moving on from this club. So we'll see how we can do. But yeah, we've had a couple of bad games. We've definitely proved that we are not a title-winning side yet. I don't think the fact our side is so young in these situations helps us as we go 1-0 down. We really have hit just a really bad run of form in terms of confidence, in terms of ability, in terms of desire to turn around at them. And our team looks drained of any confidence, basically. They have it on the edge of the box now. Gabriel comes out to Kamara. Oh, it's going to be a penalty. He goes past Bullock. Bullock brings him down. We could be 2-0 down 10 minutes in this game. And this will sum up how our form is going. We could be 2-0 down. Oh my god, Schneller has saved another penalty. But again, we're just not looking good. We really are just not looking good at the minute. Piervanello with the corner for them. Boya. The Kamara whips him back post. We do get the header and get away, and the highlight is done, but I'm a bit concerned for the split where we'll play the top 6 twice. I guess my concern is that we do just go on a run of getting battered by these better teams. That kind of passing is just summing up how we're playing at the minute. The Tom does win the ball, but they do get it back. They drive for ball across. 2-0, but he is offside. But come on, please. I'm going to just encourage and try not to upset them. 30 minutes in, it's another corner for them. I don't think we've had a single highlight yet. We have just looked like a shadow of ourselves before Christmas, basically. Now, the players we've let go as we go 2-0 down were not first choice players. The team we put out is pretty much the team who was first choice before the winter window. There's no justification for this run of form at the minute. There really isn't. Here we go. This is our first highlight of the game, and it's a kick-off after conceding a goal. Threck to Tom. Just such a bad pass. Don't you hate it when you go through these runs of form where you just can't perform? You just can't perform as we go 3-0 down. And I have no answer at the minute. I have no answer. This will drop us down to 4th. I wish we were in the bottom half at this point because I'm scared to face off against the top 6 twice in a row. Spat is in. Can't even. Them are the goals we would have been scoring. We would have been scoring them all day long. I'm concerned. I am concerned. I do think maybe we need to be looking at the 3 defensive mids tactic going in some of these bigger games. I really do. I think we need to almost shut up the shop a little bit and go back to the basics of defending and then look at picking people off after that. Anthony in the hover goes out to Mazza over the top. Stan is in. It's off the bar. That's the post and the bar hit in the first half, but we are 3-0 down at the minute. And then we just give away silly fouls. 8 shots to 6. We've had 40% of the possession. I would like us to try to get a bit more into the game. Alex is struggling with a bit of an injury. I don't want to take any risks. So I think I'm going to bring on Holly for a debut. And we'll move Stan up top. Then we're going to go... I think we're going to go with Horvath in attacking mid and Spack can be the one coming off for Sipka. So we're going to go with Anthony, Bullock and Sipka in that defensive mid. I think we need to be using you guys as wing backs, otherwise we're not going to have anybody getting forward. To be honest with you, let's just make sure you are wing backs on attack. Everything else can stay how we had it set, but just try to look a little bit better defensively. Basically, is my aim in the second half. The game's gone, so I'm more interested now in an actual performance to be proud of in the second half. So we're 5 minutes in and the first highlight is for them. They go out to the left-hand side. Kamara goes back to Gabriel. To Costil. Come on. Right, we won it. Bullock, to Holly, to Skipker, Horvath, Anthony. We're passing the ball. We have the overlap from Mazan. Kicks it into nobody. Right, Anthony, to Holly. Good touch, good finish. Oh, just wide. Now, one of the concerns I have is Bullock playing the 6.2 and potentially getting himself sent off. So I think Agbo, coming back from a long injury, I'm going to just put in that ball in the midfielder role for that last 35 minutes of the game. Just rather not go down 10 men at that position. I think the next change we're going to be looking at is the goal scorer, Tom, who just fitness-wise isn't there, basically. And maybe we'll bring on Tom and someone on for Stan up top as well. Can be the final two changes, but we're still struggling possession-wise. And so I think what we'll do is we don't actually have our backup right back on the bench. Then we'll bring on Baggin then, and then Stan can come off for... I think we'll go with Verhoes and move Horvath up top for the rest of the game. But we have got to go back. We've lost a bit of possession. They have even more possession now. Right, Lip goes out wide to Mazan. Goes back to Lip. Forward to Agbo. Agbo puts it forward to Horvath. Horvath in off the crossbar to make it Razon Baroque 3, Trezin 2. And we've give away possession in the second half, but we've started to at least create chances. We've maybe just blocked off the area where they were getting the ability to create, and we've pulled it back. But at the same time, there's a chance they took their foot off the gas almost, as Horvath almost bends one in on the 91st minute, which would be a nice way to end. But it does look like it is going to end with a 3-2 defeat, which it does. Now, we pulled it back. It didn't look as bad by the end, a 3-2 defeat, as a 3-0 defeat was at half time. But we're in a bad run of form. Alex has a gashed upper leg. He's out for 9 days to 2 weeks, which is a bit upsetting. Our next game's in 7 days. So you can see the draws being made with the Championship Group. We have Strader, then Rusnobrek, Zelina, Bratislava, Trnava, Strada, Zelina, Bratislava. I mean, it's such a tough run now. It's such a tough run. Yes, if you get good form, that run can result in a title. With the run of form we're currently in, that type of run can result in total annihilation. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you for watching. Wish me all the luck in the world, because I have a feeling it's going to be a tough few games. We'll recap how the next few games are going when we come back for the intake, I think. Otherwise, we'll look at the intake at the end of the season, depending on what we get, if it deserves its own episode. But thank you for watching. I've been Paul, also known as the Northman. See you next time.